Today I'm going to show you how I made these smoked venison sausages with roasted garlic and truffle salt. While my smoker's heating up, I'm just going to chop off the top a few garlic heads. Set them on some foil. And poured a little olive oil over these. Going to just give them a little sprinkle of salt. And I'm just going to wrap them up. Let's go out to the smoker. I've got these in the smoker. It's preheated at 250. If you've been following my channel, you know that that smoker got knocked over by a bear and the door won't close all the way. Lucky enough to have this one. You might know I'm not a huge fan of these, but I have a neighbor that'll loan me this electric smoker. It's not bad actually. This Masterbuilt. I don't like it as much as a real smoker, but I'm sure grateful to be able to use it. Salt for this sausage will be a mix of kosher salt, truffle salt, and some Cure number 1. My spices for this will be black pepper and mustard seed, which I'm going to toast and then grind. And I'm going to use some rosemary, a little thyme, and some garlic powder. For my binder, I'm going to use nutritional yeast. Smoked sausage with roasted garlic obviously needs roasted garlic. This garlic is smoked, not roasted, because I was roasting eggplant and garlic to make this recipe, the only vegetarian recipe on my channel. So I just smoked some extra garlic for the sausage. To roast your garlic, just follow the same process, but put it in your oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 45 minutes. Aiming for 1 large clove per 100 grams of meat. Well, what is a large clove anyway? What's large to one person might be average to another person. I won't judge you, don't judge me. It's pretty mild once you roast it or smoke it. Just kind of put as much garlic as you want in there. And heck, it's the name of the recipe. Don't go skimpy on it. I don't have 1 large clove per 100 grams of meat. What I actually have is a whole bunch of less than average cloves. I'm gonna put them back in the freezer till I'm ready to use them. Well, let's see what temperatures we're working with. Make sure it's cold enough. Pork looks to be 36 degrees, which is, you know, I'd like it to be like 35. But the venison is down to 33. I think when I mix it up, it's gonna be just fine. If you've seen any of my sausage videos, you know that I always grind up my own meat. But today I'm using some already ground meat. That's some pretty fatty pork trim, but I'm sure it wasn't super cold when they ground it. Go in with all the salt, spices, and the nutritional yeast binder. Some of my water, maybe half. Start mixing. So actually I took my less than average garlic cloves, and once they were cold enough I cut them up even smaller because I want to make sure that they fit in my small casings I'm using. I want them to be big enough to be a little studded, but I want them small enough that they don't like take up the whole cross section of casing. Just lifting the bowl, it's starting to get close. Like I always talk about furriness. You can see these strands just starting to reach off. So let's see, is it sticky enough? I think that's sticky enough. You can really clearly see the strands reaching out. Those are strands of protein. That's looking great. Into the hopper for you. Do my best to just push out any air pockets. The less air pockets, the better. Looking good. Pretty small batch today. It's a 5-pound stuffer. I probably got about right around 3 pounds in here maybe. First I'm just going to get this farce to the end of my hopper. Farce is what you call a sausage batter. Oh geez. Working with 22, 24 sheep casings. Had these soaking for quite a while. I added baking soda, and actually they're opening fairly easily. Able to get the water in. Just gonna wrap it around my horn, thread it on. Make sure I get a little water on there first. Always gotta lube up your horn. Went on pretty easy. Next one. 'Cause man, these don't go very far. Pinch, I'm going to twist the first one away from me, go up farther, pinch, twist the next one towards me. I usually use the other technique, but with the hog casings, but with these I think this is helping me get a better, plumper link, which I'm all about the plumper link without bursting a whole bunch of them. So to do that, I'm just alternating every one, twisting the opposite direction. Sometimes I get confused and go the wrong way. That's why I kind of like the other way better. But this way you can really look at every link, make sure it's getting tight. Pinch, go up to the next one, twist that away from me. Go up one and pinch, go up another one and pinch, twist that away from me. Go up one and pinch, skip to the next one and pinch, twist it away from me. This way I'm always twisting the same way and I never get confused about which way I'm supposed to be twisting. Skip one and go the same direction always. It's just easier for me this way. Sometimes you get an odd one at the end, you got to go the other way. But that's okay. That's a little tiny one, but hey, you know, we don't all get the same size sausage. I'm going to come through here and just prick these to make sure there's no air pockets. Then I'm going to put them on this grate and I'm going to leave them in the fridge overnight. These roasted garlic sausages have been in the refrigerator overnight and I took them out about an hour ago and I'm about to go put them onto the smoker. I've got this set for 100 degrees. You can see I have the door cracked a little bit and I have not added chips. I'm going to leave them in there for an hour like this to dry off those casings before I start adding smoke. So after an hour, I closed this up, set it, turned up the temps to 125 and added some chips. It's been another hour. I'm going to turn it up to 135. These have reached an internal temp of 145. I'm straight into a cold water bath. Stop that cooking. Leave them there for about 10 minutes. I'm just going to leave these out on the rack a few hours to bloom, dry out. They'll deepen their color, and then we'll try them out. Let's see how this turned out. It's a little hard to see the actual texture because there's a big chunk of garlic right there. Let's see if I get past the garlic. Not the best texture on a sausage. Not the juiciest sausage. That's what you get for using pre-ground pork that's probably, you know, this sausage is only probably 15% fat. That aside, roasted garlic and the truffle, it's a good taste. I made this with my normal 30% back fat, 25 to 30% back fat, even belly fat. This will be a darn good sausage. It's really just that it's not that juicy. And I kind of knew that might happen. No surprises there. Flavor is great though. Not too gamey at all. I think that's a good sausage recipe. 30% back fat, 70% lean venison. This would be a great sausage. That's what I have to say about that. Anyway, if you like this video, thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, put some love into your food. Peace.